What is up, guys? Josh from Navigate the Wild, and today I wanted to talk about the 5 top pieces of gear that I found myself going back to over and over again throughout the whole season. This stuff ranges in price. You don't have to have it all at once, and you could also have your version of what it looks like to fit your budget, fit your needs. But these are the things that I really found value in that I'll be using for seasons to come. So the first piece of gear that I found myself uh, going back to primarily through rifle season was this blaze orange vest from First Light. This is the charge vest, and the reason I love the charge vest is because of the pocket system. So, you got to have blaze orange on during rifle season, and this has got some weight to it. It's pretty comfortable. It doesn't get in the way of layering up. You've got your main compartment, oversized pockets right here, so you can fit your hands in there with whatever type size glove you have. But on top of that, you've got 2 zipper pouches here. And so if I'm in a rush or something, I'll throw my phone in there. And then if it starts getting warm during the day, I'll throw a neck gaiter and some gloves that I've been wearing. I'll take them off and I'll put them in here. And then you don't have to worry about losing them while you're packing out or anything like that. The First Light charge vest. The next thing would be the Peaks headlamp, the Peaks Duo. This is just a great rechargeable light. They're about $90. Their ability to just really quick adjust the headlamp. It fits really nice on your head, and then you can fully adjust your light to wherever you're seeing. You don't have to bend your head to kind of pick up light where you're seeing. You can just adjust the light. I did reach out to Peaks last year because the connector here broke on me, so you could actually pop the light off, and so you can get this little plastic holster on Amazon or at the Peaks site, and they were really good to work with and all that stuff. So got to have a headlamp. There's all kinds of headlamps out there, but the Peaks is the one that I've chosen. Okay, great headlamp. Next is the Leatherman. This is the Leatherman Wingman, and I like this for 3 specific reasons. One is the more common one, which is the deep pocket clip. This thing has been great for me this year. It doesn't weigh much. It's not super bulky. It's affordable. You can put it in your pocket. You can clip it to whatever. Sometimes I'll clip it to the back of my fob, which we'll get to in a second. But not only does it have a really nice set of scissors, okay? I really like the scissors that it comes with. These are great. But it has what I feel is probably the thing that I like most on a multi-tool, which is spring-driven pliers. I hate having a multi-tool with a bunch of stuff that I don't use. This one comes with some bit drivers, which is great, flathead and Phillips. And then you've got a file, you've got a can opener, you've got a leather punch. So this is just a great multi-tool Leatherman Wingman. Again, you could go with a SOG, you could go with whatever you want, whatever your budget is. But this is a great budget-friendly multi-tool in my opinion. This is a knife that I splurged on for my birthday this year. I'm super happy that I did. This company, for whatever reason, gets a lot of hate online. I think it has to do with success, and I think just everybody hates seeing people thrive. I'm a massive supporter of MKC, Montana Knife Company. This is the Speed Goat 2.0. I have not sharpened this knife yet, and I have field dressed, butchered, and processed 6 deer this year without it being sharpened. Now, they have lifetime sharpening, and so what I plan on doing is after the season, I will just ship it back to them and let them sharpen it. But man, this knife has performed lights out. One of the reasons is because of its thin profile, which I thought was going to be a problem, but it actually worked in my favor, as well as how pointy the knife tip is. You definitely need to be careful getting in there in the gut cavity. But that being said, if you know what you're doing, you're just using the tip of that thing, you're using your fingers, and you're guiding it through, so you should be safe. But I've got a few videos up on using this on some really delicate areas, like the tendon around the back ham. I could not believe how well this worked for me. Then, getting it home, I wound up picking it up over and over again to butcher, to break down the ham into, the top round, the bottom round, the eye round, the shanks, all that stuff. It just worked great. The weight, it doesn't get heavy in your hand. It's super light. I thought maybe the paracord was going to be an issue. It wasn't. It worked great. Held in my hand. Cleans up well. Stayed super sharp. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Made in the USA. This won't be my last Montana Knife Company knife. But this is the one that I'm going to run for a while. Lastly, this is something that I did a video on. Didn't know how much I was going to love it. FHF fob Bino harnesses are becoming super, super popular. I have a Gen 1 Alaska Guide series. That was really cool. But FHF just really paid close attention to some really important details, in my opinion. It has all kinds of configurations. So you don't have to have the wing system, and you could just take your Bino harness and attach it to the laser cut molly right on the side and make it more streamlined. You don't have to have a nav pouch. I like having a nav pouch because I like having my phone right there on my chest, as well as a battery backup. In April, when I hunt turkey, I will trade out my wind checker for mouth calls, and all those will sit right there on the front. In front, I run a 10x42 set of binos from Vortex. They attach really well, plenty of room to just bring up. On the right-hand side here, I carried my Vortex rangefinder, and it just fits in really nice, just like that. Clips over, boom, and it sits right there on the chest, which is nice. A lot of this stuff that I'm really concerned about is that cost of gear. If you're dropping stuff in the woods, if you're excited that you got to kill and you're down and you're trying to work on your deer, work on your pig, work on your turkey, I've been guilty of it, and I've seen guys do it over and over again, where we just get busy, things get messy, and then we get back to hunt camp and we're trying to sort through our gear, and they're like, hey, where's my headlamp? Where's my this? Where's my that? So if I can keep things attached to my body, it's all for the best. So my Carter release, this release is $200, just like most Carter releases. Okay, $200. You drop that in the woods, you lose it in the woods, it's gone, you're not getting it back. So that was great to have right there, and it would just click. It didn't take up much room, and I don't have to worry about losing it. When I get down, I can go, okay, everything is in place. My cell phone is where it needs to be. My binos are attached, and I don't have to worry about it. Now again, FHF sells all kind of configurations. So whatever you like, whether you like a really slim line like this, just with the Bino harness, you can have that. There's still molly all over the place, and there's still connectors all over the place. If you like it like mine, where you have a little more storage, a little more accessibility and room, you can get the wing system and really attach any attachment that you like for this thing. That is my top 5 pieces of gear that I found myself going back to over and over again all year. Have a Merry Christmas. Be safe out there at the end of the season if your season's wrapping up, and navigate the wild.